When you build Guyana, you build all around the world. Because the people from Jamaica and Trinidad and Barbados, even though they did not treat Guyanese people well, is what I heard, when they didn't have anything, we need to not do the same thing to them. We need to welcome them with open arms and show them what true love is. For us to change our mindset, turn it around, 2020. Oh, look at the value of what that is. You're heading into a new year with a new... Hello, everyone. This is Juneann Lewis with the Juneann Lewis Show. It is the end of 2019 almost. We're about to break into 2020. And I want to share something with you. I want to share this information for everyone around the world. However, I am directing it today to Guyanese people, but the world needs to hear this. So, for everyone that knows that oil was discovered in Guyana, if you don't know, oil was discovered in Guyana. Over 6 million barrels was discovered, and they continue to find more. With that in mind, this 20th of December, they just broke out first oil, meaning the first set of oil came up and they're taking that to market. Literally, Guyana is now set in 2020 to receive a revenue from the first set of oil. Okay. With that being said, there's a lot of things resolution-wise. Everyone is making an individual resolution, and I think the entire country should make a resolution, right? And so with that being said, one of the things I want to say is stop corruption. Wow. Stop the bribery. Wow. Don't press that button. Listen all the way to this. So we know that the neighbors to the south of Guyana is the Venezuelans. Do you know, let me ask this question, who is the number one producer of oil right now in the world? Not in South America, not in just in the Caribbean area, in the world. The number one producer of oil in the world is Venezuela. And you go, well, how can that be? They are the richest in resources and the poorest economically. How is that? Well, I'll tell you why, and I'll get back to why we ought to be making this New Year 2020 resolution for the entire country. Okay. So Venezuela oil was discovered there. And of course, Chavez was president at that time. He was in control. And that was good. They got the oil. And I'm going to make this long story very short. And the price started to increase. Went up to $97 a barrel. Good. Country's rich. Have everything. But a few things did not happen. They didn't stop the corruption, which means people in government was taking more money than they needed to and doing things that they should not have been doing. Mainly it was money, right? And then they decided to make the country a welfare state, is basically what I would say, because education is important. You have to do that in any country. But they started giving free homes. People didn't have to work. They were just receiving money from the government. People had no incentive to do anything to get up off their tush and do something. Mainly because of the corruption in the government, because if someone wanted to do something, it was, can you give me a bribe? People blocking this, that sort of thing, right? In the end, the oil price dropped, and everybody know what happened to Venezuela. It's a sad story. Even though they're still the richest country in resources in oil, they're still the poorest economically, because inflation was raised so high, everybody made a bad dash, and they lost the vital structure of the country, which is its people. And the main people are doctors, lawyers, engineers, all of the people that are vital for the economy to survive, the business people, those sort of things. They lost those people. If you don't have those people, you have nothing. Basically, you have what's going on in Venezuela. The corruption was one of the things that caused the problems to happen. So I speak to you politicians and people in power, stop the corruption. And mainly when I say that, because a lot of times Guyana went through a phase in the country where there was only a certain set of people that was making money and getting rich, right? And anytime that happens in any regime, in any country, in anywhere of the world, people suffer. So the oil is discovered in Guyana, and when it's discovered for the people of Guyana, will the people of Guyana benefit from that? We look forward to that this government will be able to do the right thing and do exactly what Dubai has done. The reason why Dubai survived, and the reason why Dubai is one of the richest countries in the Middle East, is simply because, not because they had the most oil. Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Kuwait, all of those places, Canada, have more oil than Dubai, UAE, right? So the reason why they became so strong is because they did something that most countries, even in the Middle East, did not do. They invested in not just oil, in the infrastructure of the country, which is construction, finances and banking, and tourism. They used it as an opportunity to open those doors for them. Construction, banking, and financing, and tourism, right? And that is the only way that Guyana is going to make it. And I've been saying that from the get-go. But everybody has to do their part. Meaning, and I said this before, the people in the banking industry, the people that's working for the government, the people that's working, even small businesses, you must understand that you must change your mindset. And your mindset being changed is the most important thing for the success of the country. You've heard the saying, one dutty build a dam. You go, well, really me? Yes, you. If you're in the banking industry, if you're in any industry that's affecting the growth of the country, it's meaning when the small business come to open a bank account, open it for them. Do your due diligence, but open it. Stop having people jump and come back and go back and doing stuff that I have to say that it used to happen before, but it must change. It must change. And I'm speaking to all Guyanese. This is not one particular Guyanese I'm speaking to. I'm not speaking to APNU or PPP. I'm speaking to Guyanese people. Please love our country, and please see that God has blessed us with an opportunity to take ourselves from being the poorest country in South America to one of the richest countries in South America. See this picture here? Guyana has the opportunity to look like that. Somebody said, oh no, there's no way Guyana could do that. But again, I said mindset. We must change the mindset. You must visualize and see Guyana doing great and doing well. You must see yourself as being part of something great. I believe in my countrymen. I know we can do it. Together, yes, we can. Can we do it? Yes, we can. The world is watching us. And what I said for Guyana is interesting enough for Africa. It's for all the different countries in the world. You have to do the same thing. Corrupt politicians, stop being corrupt. And you said it's easy to say that. Yes, I'm speaking it as a word, stop being corrupt. Meaning that stop and think about your country and your fellow man. It's not all about you, because at the end of the day, you're all going to die and leave that. And it's going to go on to somebody who more than likely will not value it. So while you're here, leave a legacy of positiveness. Leave a legacy that you did something to make a difference in this world, in your country, and affect somebody else's life in a positive way. When you build Guyana, you build all around the world. Because the people from Jamaica and Trinidad and Barbados, even though they did not treat Guyanese people well, is what I heard, when they didn't have anything, we need to not do the same thing to them. We need to welcome them with open arms and show them what true love is. Right? We need to do that for them. When the people from Venezuela come, even though I've heard mean things from them, let's show them that we have love in our heart. And you go, but you don't know what it is for us. I know. It was hard. But the only person that can determine your future is you. So, with that being said, I want every Guyanese person in 2020 to vow all civil society. That means the man that sells the bread, the lady that works at the church, that means the man that works in government office, that means the person that is a housewife, the person that's a cab driver. Do your best to be polite and nice to everyone every day. Provide excellent customer service. Treat people the way you want to be treated. When somebody comes to open a bank account, open it for them and stop having them come back and go and come back. That's malicious and it's evil. How dare you say that? Yes, it is. NIS in those places, stop having people run and play games and sending them and telling them you're going to come back and you're going to come next thing, and you don't intend. What you're waiting for is a bribe. Or you're just being malicious. Deem it in your heart that you're going to love one another regardless. Show kindness to somebody starting from today when you see this video, and continue. Every morning you wake up, set in your mindset that today is a beautiful today and I'm successful today. I'm kind and loving to someone today and to everyone that I encounter. When people encounter me, they walk away with a positive feeling. I have to say that for myself. I'm giving you something that I'm telling myself for 2020. That's part of my New Year's resolution. When someone encounters me, they should always leave with the positive rather than the negative. I thank you guys for this time. And I want you to know, Exxon is there to make money. It's not the savior of Guyana, and I don't take anything away from Exxon. We're grateful that they're there. But know that we must make the difference in Guyana as Guyanese people. Wherever in the world oil is being discovered, whether it's Exxon, Hess, whoever that is bringing up your oil, they're there to make money. And it's an open door for each and every one of you to take your country to the next level. Learn from modern day Dutch country, which is Venezuela. They have the opportunity to turn it around. I have a whole thing I have to do on Venezuela and why I believe that in the same year 2015 that the oil plummeted, oil was discovered in Guyana. But that's a whole different show. I want to say to you, if you like anything that I'm speaking about, please do like and subscribe. Click the subscribe button. For the year 2020, I will be bringing you information on Guyana, what's going on in Guyana in terms of the tourism. If you want to go to Guyana, please do let me know. I'm one of the people that will be taking investors. If you're interested, I will tell you how to invest, where to invest, give you advice into what to invest in, who you need to connect with, all of those things. I will have even some information down in the link. I'm going to tell you because I'll be going back to Guyana. Okay. But for now, bye for now. A prosperous 2020 to everyone in the world. Not just the U.S., not just Guyana, not just Barbados, Trinidad, Africa, the whole entire world. A prosperous 2020 to you. Blessings to you and your family. Supernatural success to this world. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to speaking to you on the next show. That will be airing next Sunday. That's all about Guyana and things you need to know about Guyana.